Hey everybody, welcome back to Mama Zodi Tarot. So today we are going to do a video on Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. I want to see whether or not this is true what they say about Meg Thee Stallion trying to, excuse me, not Meg, but Glorilla trying to destiny swap with Meg Thee Stallion. So we're going to see, did Glorilla attempt to destiny swap with Meg Thee Stallion? Clear and accurate messages only. Did Megan, excuse me, did Glorilla, why do I keep saying that? I keep wanting to say did Megan swap with Glorilla. That's weird. Hold up. Y'all. So did Glorilla try to swap with Megan? Because that's what I'm really trying to say, but for some reason I keep wanting to say it the opposite way, which is totally weird. But I don't know if it's going to turn out to be a coincidence. It might be for a reason. Let's see. Alright, so with this we got 4 yes cards and 3 no cards. This is interesting. It says clear in the air, refreshing change, connect to new possibilities, transition smoothly, hot opportunity, fired up, burning desire fulfilled, and full of possibility, plenty, creating abundance. But the cards that say no say the sun sets, it's time to conclude, turn it back, walk away, unreceptive to new ideas, and yield is poor efforts wasted. So that would suggest that she did try to do it, but it was returned to sender, and that it didn't actually work, and that, you know, it didn't do anything if it was a destiny swap. But then I'm looking at this, the sun sets, it's time to conclude. It makes me feel like this is like retaliation, like someone did something to you, so you do something back to them. This is weird. Clearing the air, refreshing change. It's almost like, was this supposed to happen? Connect to the, like, I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna get this and do red for yes. What was this, a retaliation? Was this done in a retaliation? Was this like a swap back from someone already trying to swap in the first place? Like, was this a retaliation? Was Glorilla trying to do this destiny swap with Megan Thee Stallion? No. Okay, it wasn't. Wow, so she totally just thought this was a good idea? She thought this was a good idea? This is crazy. Oh my God. She thought it was a good idea to try to swap with her. She really thought that this would be the right thing to do. And it did not. It was not the right thing to do, okay? It was a bad idea. It was a wasted effort because it was definitely returned back to sender with this turning back. It went right back where it came from. Wow. And listen, it's only a few reasons why I could think of why a person would do something like this. So, listen, we're just going to have to get the story. Matter of fact, let me swap out for this deck here and just see. Because I can't even see why in the world. There's only a few reasons why I would see why somebody would want to do this to somebody. So, let's see. Why did Meg... I keep wanting to say, you see? Because she didn't try to destiny swap, but now I keep calling the girl Meg. Lord Jesus. Oh, God. Why did Glorilla try to destiny swap with Meg? Yeah, just tell me, why did she think that this was going to be a good idea? Oh, no, they pulling me to this other deck, too. What is this about? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to see, y'all, because there is something going on here. So why did she think this was a good idea? Why did she think this was a good idea? Why did she think this was a good idea? I'm seeing awakening, first of all. So something happened. Okay, she got some sort of shock, and whatever this awakening was, it definitely upset her. I'm not gonna take all of these. I'm only gonna take the ones that's turned over. I'm seeing sweetheart and gift. So, you know, she looked at her as a sweetheart, and she definitely liked those gifts that she had. And something happened, though, with this awakening. What was this awakening? What was the shocking event that happened? Listen. Work, labor, and efforts and ice cream both coming out sideways, y'all. So basically what this is giving me is that She was expecting her to work on something with her, and she decided to go cold on her. They had some sort of friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be, and Meg no longer wanted to work on it. She went cold on her when it comes to that. So Glorilla was in her feelings about this, about the fact that they were not, about her not wanting to be friends with her anymore. Whoa. So she got mad because she went cold on her. And she was like, you know what? Since you don't love me no more, and I love your gift and I want what you got, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also, there's the element of, okay, and I know this is going to sound weird because I don't know why, so we'll have to go deeper into it. But there's an element of her wanting to be on Meg's brain, her wanting to be on Meg's mind, and wanting Meg to be thinking about her and caring about her and liking her, okay? So there's that. But, yeah. So tell me more about why she went cold on her, why their friendship ended. I knew it. Love offer coming out sideways. She likes this girl, and she didn't tell her. Mature man and divine masculine, and she's upset because Meg got into a relationship with a divine masculine, with somebody who is mature. You know, she's upset about this relationship with Klay Thompson, this love offer that she received that bothered her. And that made her want to do this, but what I don't made her want to do this voodoo on her. But what I don't understand is, does she have feelings for her? Healer. It's something about him bringing healing to her and helping her to grow and mature, and them having that healing love and that healing partnership. And I'm seeing divination in house. Listen. I'm telling you, Glow knows that they have some sort of relationship here with this house and divination. She found out that they have some sort of karma here, that they have some sort of foundation together, the two of them. And she feels some type of way about her moving towards somebody new, her moving towards this divine masculine, which is Klay Thompson. She would rather her still be working on whatever it is that she wants her working on with her. So she attempted to pretty much swap with her to not really swap with her, but almost swap with him. I know that, oh my God, I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds crazy, y'all, but you just gotta, you listen, it's either you take it or you don't. Listen, I'm seeing inner flame, ignite your inner flame and let it fuel your journey, guiding you to fulfill your soul's vision. It's like she's following her passion. She's following her heart, and her heart is telling her that this man, Klay Thompson, is taking Meg away from her. Wow, so what is this about the soul contract here that Meg and Glorilla have? Sorry. River of Destiny. Listen, she feel like they were destined, okay, that something between them two is destined, okay? That they listen, I don't even want to say it, that they being divinely guided towards each other, break free, and astral compass, like that they belong together, and she's willing to manipulate that into happening, okay? But this trust in the universe coming out in reverse, it's like in the past she's already manipulated a relationship that they've had. She's forced her way and manipulated her way into a relationship with Meg already before. Beyond boundaries. I'm telling you, she don't care about going beyond whatever limits to make this happen, because she knows that they have something that transcends time. Okay, spiritual rebirth, bro. She's trying to start something new, bring back something to life from a past life and renew it and get a new beginning. Okay, like she's trying to get a spiritual cleansing off of her, and she's already somehow siphoned off of her before. So for her, this is about following her passion and getting that new beginning. But this is weird because it feels like it's about the love offer involving this divine masculine. So let's just clarify what exactly this is. What is this? Is it that the three of them have a connection? Because I did see love. I mean, not love. I saw a heart contract wanting to come out. So I'm like, do you still got a heart contract? Like, who is the heart contract between y'all? Clarify for me, because I need to know. Like, is this a no, you took my man as in Klay, or is she, because she's upset over the love offer. But I'm trying to clarify on why she's upset over this love offer. 10 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh no. No, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords. No, she really feel like she belong with this woman. She thinks they're a match here. Okay, she literally thinks that she got a lot of feelings and emotions towards her, and she feels some type of way about them two getting into a relationship. She don't like it. She feel like she was lied to. Like, I don't know if she had some sort of fling. Whoa. Bro, this is crazy. It's like she feel like this man is taking her away, right? It's like he's like with this danger. She's like, no, you shouldn't go towards him. He's got her trapped. He's got her, trapped. He's taking her away from me. That's what she feels like this is. She feels like Meg is being controlled, by this man being in a relationship with him, and that he's not somebody that she could trust, and that wow. She really feels some type of way about it. She don't want to see them having no happily ever after. She don't want to see them getting married. Nothing. She don't want them having a relationship with this Four of Wands in reverse. She don't. She doesn't trust him. She feel like he is not to be trusted. Like he's going to try to steamroll over her and control her with this Knight of Swords, and that he's going to try to have her held back. Okay, and that he possibly was sent to watch her. That he's possibly a handler, and that she needs to, she shouldn't trust anything that he say with this Queen of Swords in reverse, that he's a liar, and that, Meg possibly lied to her, by, she feel like there's a betrayal here. She feels betrayed by Meg. Like, she really feels like it's that deep. Her getting into this relationship with this man is a betrayal to her, like, on a deep, deep level. This is taking an unexpected turn. I really didn't expect it to go here. So, what's the outcome as far as the relationship with between Clay and Meg? Like, is she right? Is she right? Do she know what she's talking about? Like, is this a bad idea? Because we kind of understand, like, what's making her feel this way. I'm seeing cosmic rhythm, call to authenticity, and spirit circle. So basically what she's saying about him is that this is familiar. Okay, this is familiar. She should know that this is a repeated pattern with this cosmic rhythm. This is something that's already happened before that's just being repeated. She should see the signs and the synchronicities, all right, and be smart and know that she's been here before and she's been in a situation like this before. She's telling her to be smart with this call to authenticity and stand firm, because you got this person that's coming around that might be wanting you to live a more bold lifestyle than what you should be. And I think that also with this cosmic, I was about to say, cosmic rhythm, spirit circle, and call for authenticity, she's also saying that Meg shouldn't be with a man just because she feels like that's the way that people say that you should live your life. Like, oh no, you be with a man, that's the right way to be. Like, she's saying she should be authentic and be real. So listen, for entertainment purposes only, y'all, I don't know. She's saying that they have a deeper bond and a deeper relationship, and she's avoiding going towards it, and she's avoiding her passion because she feels like people are going to misjudge her, people are going to have something to say. And so the reason why she's choosing to be with the man is because that's her pretty much trying to pretend and act like that's what she really wants, when in actuality, this is something that this is already a wound that she struggled with in the past, not being her authentic self. I'm seeing echoes of love, Stellar Weather, and Beyond Time. Yeah, so this is something that already transcends time, with her not being able to be real about who it is that she loved, like, and loving who she wants to love. So tell me more about the contract between her and Stardust Memories. They have a past life together. Tell me more about this with Meg and Glorilla and this past life contract and relationship that they have. Listen, I'm seeing Universal Hug coming out in reverse, and Boundless Horizon coming out in reverse. It's like she's not seeing the bigger picture. She's afraid. She don't want to see the bigger picture. She don't want to go after what she really wants with this Boundless Horizon in reverse. She's limiting herself, and limiting, what she's able to have, and she's not allowing this, the warm embrace of love to find her. Like, this is the universe trying to give her this love and this embrace, and she needs to understand that, this is a different time now, and she's being given a choice to be authentic, be open about who she loves and who she's happy with, and she don't have to be afraid. Like, she doesn't have to pretend. Like, they want her to recall that past life and those memories that they have together. It says past life, soul journey, and universal belonging. Like, they really belong together from what it's saying here. Like, I saw a heart contract try to pop out twice. They have a heart contract together. This is crazy. Soul's Anchor, Light of Truth, Bridge of Dreams. Like, yo, this is really something that she's, she's trying to pretend like she don't want, but this bitch's dreams are real. She's trying to bury it deep down and act like, this is not true, but all in all, this is what would make her the most happiest, all right? She's not following her inner guidance, with inner guidance coming out in reverse. She's avoiding that. Yeah, boundless love. Listen, she's avoiding that what her heart is truly telling her to do here. Okay, they have a past life journey and a soul alliance together. Mirror of the cosmos. I can't make it up. They are what you would call, like, I guess the quote unquote twin flame. Like they reflect each other. And Glorilla is supposed to be a mirror for Meg, and she's supposed to see that and supposed to learn, a certain thing about authenticity and being her true self from her. And so that's what they were supposed to get from that. So I think this is a situation of a woman's corn, but I don't get the destiny swapping part, because it's like, if you destiny swap, why would you destiny swap with somebody if you really, so I don't even feel like it's really what you would call a destiny swap, y'all. That's why the cards, there was 4 yes cards and 3 no. It wasn't a clear yes, because it's not literally a destiny swap. It's one of those situations where she is a woman's born, and she wants to manipulate the situation to working out in her favor. She wants to manipulate the cards in her favor. She wants to make it so that she has Meg, right? Oh my God. This is wild. This is something motivated by love. Whoa, what? Y'all, I'm so shocked right now. I'm telling you, I never expected this. I knew it had something a little bit to do with love. Like, I could, I be knowing kind of when I'm going into it, but I'd be like, nah, Jessica, you bugging. I be trying to tell myself I'm bugging, but this is crazy. Like, they really, yeah. So, does Meg know? Listen, as soon as I said this, Meg knows. Sacred contracts and tell the truth both came out in reverse. She never even spoke up and told her the truth about how she really, really feels about her. Confirmation. They haven't even really gotten to the bottom of the fact that they have this soul contract, and they're honest with each other about the feelings that they have for each other. This is crazy. Why else did she do this? Like, what? Yo, I cannot make it up. Protect your energy in sacred marriage coming out in reverse. She think that this is protecting their union. She think that this is protecting their relationship, and she's doing the right thing, and she's keeping him and doing what she needs to do to keep him away from this guy, from Clay. She think that that's what she's doing. That she's she's putting up a good fight and protecting her from him. That's crazy. She does not want to see them get into a marriage and get into a union. Oh my God. Listen, she cares a lot about Meg. She cares very, very deeply about her. Okay, but she never told her this with cosmic knowledge coming out in reverse. She might not even fully know why she cares so deeply about her, but this is not a conversation that they have had. And that's what the issue is, that they haven't awakened to, their full, this is what, in Glow's words, that they haven't been real with each other and awakened to their fullest potential of what they can alchemize and create together, because they haven't had that real and raw conversation. Okay, yeah, with Anana believing yourself coming out in reverse. She hasn't been raw, she hasn't been real, she hasn't been truthful with her. Listen, this is about a past life that these two have had together. And I can't make it up, it's going to come out in every day. And this is crazy, and they need to do that past life healing and heal that past life karma that they have, okay? But because Glorilla was not willing to be patient, with Baba Yaga patience coming out in reverse, because she wanted to rebalance things herself and take matters into her own hands, that is why she chose to do this. That's why she chose to do the Destiny Song, because she wanted to force an expansion of Meg's mind. She wants to force a change and force this connection with her being a part of her soul family. This is crazy. This is great. Yo, I'm really like, I don't even know what to say. I just don't even know what to say. Like, I guess let's just see more. Like, I don't know whether to say this is, how do the ancestors feel about it? Let's just ask that. Do they feel like this was done with ill intention, with ill will? Because like I said, it was returned to sender. So they feel like, you manipulated her for free will, so therefore it was done unjustly. Even if y'all have a past life relationship together, and y'all have a past life, together with Hecate coming out, they do have that past life together. But that's not how you force the past life healing. That's not how you force somebody to bring balance to who they are and, figure themselves out and decide that they love you and they want to be with you. No, you don't force those things, So there was a better way for her to go about the situation. So let's see how the ancestors feel about it. Because she, at the end of the day, didn't mess with somebody's free will. So how does the ancestors feel about Meg's bad news? They feel like that was not a good idea. Unfortunately, yeah, listen, frustrated and brag. They're like, listen, we was trying to brag on you. You was one of our brightest stars. That's crazy. Like and your name is Gloria, hallelujah. How you gonna do something like that? They is real frustrated with her right now because they can't believe that she would make such a bold and bad choice like that and such a bad decision. But I keep hearing it. What you won't do for love. She did this for love. This is crazy. She's like, listen, I'm sorry, coming out in reverse. They're saying that she needs to apologize for what she has done. She needs to take accountability for the fact that she should not have done this and she should not have tried to manipulate this in her way. Even if Meg chose to move forward and be with a man as opposed to, whatever fling or whatever they was building, whatever they got going on in secret behind closed doors, she should have handled it differently. Yeah, listen, I'm seeing positive and gaslight in reverse. They're saying that she should have went about, there was a more positive way to go about this instead of trying to gaslight her and force things to go your way. They told her that she should have done things, with a more, they know that her intention, wasn't negative and that she was doing it to try to bring the relationship back into focus, but she still manipulated her free will. She still purposely manipulated her perception of reality. She gaslit her, right? So they were like, you didn't have to do this through gaslighting, even though we know that your intentions wasn't bad. So they're not like super duper upset with her in that type of way, but they are frustrated and they know that it's bad news and she is going to have to go through some things behind this. She will be getting some karma behind this because she should not have done that. She should not have manipulated that woman's free will and taken matters into her own hands. So let's see about what the outcome is going to be, since we know that something is definitely going to come as a result of this. What about what's going to be the outcome here? Change. Listen, she's going to have to go through some changes. I'm going through changes. Yeah, it's got to be returned back. So now she's gonna have to go through some losses. She's gonna have to go through some things because she shouldn't have tried to manipulate things in her will. I'm seeing boss and distant future and manipulation coming out in reverse. So she's got to watch her be in this relationship. She's got to watch her, choose to want to be with a man now. Yeah, listen, I can't make it up. We're moving on in bondage in reverse. She's not going to be able to have her trapped and stuck. She's not going to be able to repair the relationship that she had with Megan anymore. Megan is going to be moving on and in this relationship with this boss daddy. And she's not going to be able to manipulate it or change anything or put it back into her favor. That's her karma, because she should not have tried to manipulate the situation and make it work out in her free will. I know that she definitely feels some type of way. Yeah, this is too many, but I'm gonna just go ahead and take it. I'm seeing actual money and community. So listen, she's definitely going to have to do some charity work, and she's going to definitely have to work on some remediation when it comes to her spiritual gifts. And they're going to want her to definitely give back to her community and do certain things. Her guides are going to have her remediate that karma in certain ways. So yeah, she will definitely suffer when it comes to her money as karma for what she has done, because the ancestors were not pleased with the choice that she made when it comes to this love situation. So she will have to suffer with her abundance, with abundance coming out in reverse. I do see Jezebel here, so they're saying that she chose to do something lustfully with Jezebel and lust, and enamored. Like, she didn't let this love come naturally. She manipulated it. She altered that girl's free will, and she did something out of lust and out of her own self-serving nature, and now she's possibly going to end up manifesting some sort of obsession with her because she tried to, manipulate Meg's free will. So now she might end up, possibly obsessed with her and, overly indulged in wanting her to love her and wanting to love her and, following her, stalking her, watching her, wanting to see what's going on with her. So, that's what it's looking like as far as what's going to be going on with the future. What about Meg? We know she's going to be moving on in this relationship, but are they going to be back close? I'm seeing no facts, girl fight, impersonated in reverse, rejected in reverse, and creativity in reverse. So yeah, we know that the destiny swap is not going to work. She's not going to be able to steal her ideas, copy her. It's not going to happen. It's definitely going to be rejected. She's not going to be able to copy her and impersonate her, wear no false mask and be her. It's just not going to work. They may possibly get into some sort of argument or whatever, but there will not be any kind of competition between these two. It's not going to be no huge competition between them, because there is no competition. What's meant for Meg is meant for Meg, and what's meant for Glorilla is meant for Glorilla. Glorilla, I'm weak. Glorilla. When it comes to destiny swapping, my own personal beliefs on it is that you can't really actually take anyone else was for someone else. Like that's already it's already packaged. Their life, their contract has been signed the day that they came here, and you can't just swap contracts with somebody like that. So it's not going to result in anything. It can't result in anything because you can't destiny swap with somebody. The only thing you could do is make them get up from their spot and not stand on their throne and not be who it is that they are. But you can't actually take what's for them. So yeah, no type of swapping is going to be happening. It's not going to be successful. And I also, with this no facts and girl fight, I don't see them even arguing or having any big issues or fights over this either. I don't see them being in any kind of competition or argument because, like I said, they got a lot of love for each other. Whether we know this or not, behind closed doors, these two have a lot of love for each other. Okay, especially Glorilla. Glorilla had so much love, so much so that she's possibly obsessed with the girl, okay? And was trying to manifest and take things into her own matters to have her, come back towards her and want to be with her with this Jezebel and lust. Like she was doing whatever she could to keep her with her and not going towards that mature man and that divinity because she feels like that's not who she really is. That's not your authentic self. Like you just being with that man because you think that that's what's right. Bro, like that's crazy. Wow. Like she feel like she doing it out of fear of judgment. Some of these cards, I could have sworn I seen some of these cards flip over and then I guess they flip back over. But one of them said stalking, watching. So yeah, she's definitely in the background watching, definitely energy of crying over her, sad behind the situation, feeling like something was stolen from her. I just can't make it up. Like she like, and she want to know why Megan's not crying over the situation, why she not sad, why she don't feel like she's suffering the emotional loss that that Glorilla feels like she lost. She feel like Meg should be just as sad at her over the situation as she is. She's ready to start some drama and some chaos, being real childish because she feel the type of way that Meg is being unbothered in the situation. She feel like she wasted her time with her. Bro, I cannot make it up. Ready to cock block because she is hooked on that girl. Creeping, watching, seeing what she got going on, like, oh my God. And she feel like Meg is running away from her. But she's still studying her, trying to see what she got going on. Like, she's having a hard time moving forward and moving on from her. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what's wild too? Before I even started doing this reading, when I was first pulling out this deck, the cock blocking card, because remember I said I knew it had something to do with love. Cock blocking card came out in reverse. That's what came out upright actually. That's what let me know that this had to do with love. But I didn't think it was literally like her feeling cock blocked by a man and her like this is y'all. I tell you, I never know what I'm gonna get and what to expect from these readings. So that's why I always just going with an open mind and a clear heart to get the most clear and accurate messages that I can. But it feels like Meg is moving on with a man that she likes, and this is a big problem for Glorilla. She felt like she was lied to. She's in denial or like something. Like she felt like she was backstabbed. She was betrayed just for her moving forward, and she don't understand why she's acting so unbothered. Like she's being real childish about the situation. She feel like at this point she's neglecting her. She's abusing her. She don't care about her. She wants to conflict. She wants to come in between her and this man. So let's see the outcome between these two. Do they have a friendship? I know that they're not going to be arguing or fighting. So is there going to be is they able to salvage a friendship? Because she feel like Clay is karmic and a freaking handler, and she don't even trust that relationship. The Hangman, the Emperor, the Tower in reverse, 2 of Wands. So the Hangman, she needs to release control. The Hangman and the Emperor, she got to release control. She got to just pretty much let go and let God when it comes to this. All right, and she got to stop trying to cause drama and chaos. She got to stop doing the nonsense like what she just did. Stay away from, sending negative energy. Not necessarily, I felt like I said, I don't even think the Destiny Swap was with Meg. I feel like the Destiny Swap was with Clay. The Destiny Swap was with the dude. Like, she trying to get in his spot. I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't feel like the Destiny Swap was with Meg. And they're telling her, stop trying to do that. Stop trying to, manipulate things and put things in your favor. And, you have to release control and let this happen in the way that it's supposed to be. And let God, and the ancestors divinely guide this to be and what it's supposed to do. So, the outcome is that she's going to have to, release control, and stop trying to cause chaotic situations. Stay away from that. She's got to be able to move on and look at the bigger picture and see things from a higher perspective. I'm seeing Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Five of Cups in reverse. She can't be crying over spilled milk. She's not going to be crying over spilled milk. She's got to pretty much let it be what it is. But with this Six of Pentacles and Two of Cups, it looks like their relationship is going to be restored. Balance is going to be restored to this friendship. Okay. So give me some more confirmation on this, y'all, because I feel like they're going to be good. They're going to get back to being friends and being able to have a partnership and a relationship with each other and truly give and receive love with each other. Like, open their heart back up to each other. Okay, I'm seeing chaos. Give me more about the outcome. Is it negative? Is it just chaos? Regret? Dishonesty? What else? Honesty and career in reverse. Okay, so somebody is going to have to stop worrying about their career, because that's not going to be the focus. And with this regret coming out sideways, it's like somebody don't want to leave the situation in regret. They don't want to leave it with all of the drama. Like, they want to apologize for all of the destruction. They want to apologize for the dishonesty and the lies and everything. Like, they're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation where they be honest with each other about the regret that they're feeling. Give me more in this career in reverse. What is that? What is that career in reverse? I'm seeing laughter, mirror, and safe space in reverse. So it says, I reflect back what you project, revealing truth about yourself through what you see in me. So I think that, they're going to be able to mirror each other in a better way moving forward, where they wasn't able to be a safe space with each other before. They're going to look back and laugh. They're going to look back on that situation and laugh in the future. I promise you, they're going to be laughing like, oh my God, there was a time where we didn't, we wasn't able to be honest with each other and just tell each other that deep down we really just like each other, and we have a past life relationship, and we love each other, and our love transcends this time and is deeper than just the physical body and me being a woman and you being a woman. Like, they genuinely love each other, and they're a light. They're gonna be a light in each other's life and bring joy to each other's life, and yeah, they're gonna finally accept things for what it is. Give me more. Yeah, it's mutual and plans. Like, listen, they're gonna start prioritizing each other and what they want to see for their future. They're gonna get on the same wavelength. That's and timeline can change, things can change, but as far as I can see, they definitely going to be trying to get on the same page with each other. They're not going to care about, how other people feel about it, with status coming out in reverse, and, how it looks, how society views it, how anybody looks, when it comes to their social standing, and how, people view them having more than a friendship or anything like that. Like, it's going to be more than a friendship, okay, with friendly coming out in reverse. It's going to be more than friendly. It's going to be. And they're going to release that need to worry about how other people feel about it. I'm seeing obligation and exploitation. So it's like I'm starting to get a cramp. They're releasing that need, and that obligation to serve other people and do, other people's bidding and do what other people want them to do, and they just feel like they want to, make the choice for themselves, because as of now, they really just been obligated to what to what other people want to see them doing. They're obligated to exploitation right now. So especially Meg. So I think that she's wanting her to release that and let go of all that stuff and actually just choose herself. I'm sorry, I just got the randomest pain in my part. I don't even I got a pain down there, so I don't even. I have to get out of this reading, because now they're starting to get me more into what goes on between them. They definitely have more than a friendship, okay? Oh my God, y'all don't know what it's like truly being an empath. The things you hear, see, and feel, man, it's crazy. So, yeah, how are they gonna be? What's the outcome of how they're gonna be feeling towards each other? We know they're gonna be a light in each other's life. They're gonna be happy, shining, talking, speaking, all of that good stuff. Yeah, I'm seeing laundry mountain climate in reverse. So they're going to be able to release those burdens and let go of the past and all that emotional baggage that they was carrying. Yeah, DIY disaster in reverse. They're going to release the need to do it on their own, and stop pretending. They're going to and do it by the book and do exactly what it is that people want them to do. They really enjoy each other's company and being around each other. And they're going to start making, better choices for what it is that they want to see for themselves. Like, they find happiness and peace within each other, and they're going to be okay with that. Even if they don't turn out to be, like, I don't know, married or whatever the case, but they definitely don't care about how anybody else feel about what they're going to be doing behind closed doors. I'll tell you that much. With this trend chaser coming out in reverse, they do not care how nobody feel about it. They will not be releasing their attachment to each other with this chronic multitasker in reverse. They will be all up under and in between each other, okay? They definitely will be, and they're okay with that. Yeah, nothing is gonna stop them from, being with each other. They're not going to stop speaking with this coffee addict in reverse. Like, it's, and like I said, it may not be a lot of people's cup of tea. It may not be a lot of people's cup of tea, but they really don't give a F. They really don't care. If they're not doing this for trends, they don't care. You don't like it, then you don't gotta watch. You don't gotta buy. You don't gotta see. Okay, you can stay to yourself and mind your business. So, wow, this reading took a whole different turn. But that's what I have as far as Meg and Glorilla, and her pretty much being a woman scorned and attacking her spiritually because she. Not even attacking her, but attacking Clay. It feels like the man that she's with spiritually, because she wants to be in the role that he is in and have a relationship with her. That is wild. That's what I got though, for entertainment purposes only. I love you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this one, and I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.